Alrighty, good morning guys. I have some monstrous bags under my eyes right now. I went to bed probably around 2 a.m. last night. Ended off my last video with a super late night chest and tri workout. I just woke up, took a shower, and I feel good. It's 9 a.m. We're about to head inside and make some breakfast. It's gonna be a bagel with some peanut butter and a big protein shake, and a banana on the side. That's pretty much been my go-to breakfast. It's a pretty good breakfast, about 1100 calories, so super easy to eat, high carb as well, which is really good. Today we're hitting some back and buys. Pretty excited for it. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to take a rest day, because not because that falls in line with my split, but rather I'm actually flying back to New York from Florida to visit my family for a couple of days. I haven't seen them since Christmas, so you know, definitely really excited for it. Definitely miss them a ton. You know, being so young and living not by myself. I have a roommate and he's like a brother to me, but you know, I'm very close to my family, which I'm very grateful for. As often, I went from, you know, obviously living with them to only seeing them a couple times a year. It's a big adjustment. I've lived, you know, out here for over a year now. I do kind of regret lifting last night. It was a crazy workout. Got some great content. The pump was insane, bro, as you guys saw in my last video, but alrighty guys, the breakfast is made. It's just a bagel and peanut butter. Really nothing fancy. I've also got a protein shake. Pretty much my goals as of right now on a daily: 370 grams of carbs, 110 grams of fat, and about 180 grams of protein. Normally I like to try to get a little more protein in per day. I like to aim for like 190 to 200 really. Fat is very easy to hit. I just try to stay around that 110 mark. I talked about it the other day. I just don't want to make myself, you know, even though I'm bulking, I don't want to make the cut any harder for myself than it has to be when that time comes. And then carbohydrates, we're targeting 370 grams per day, and it's a lot of bread, bagels. So it looks like that breakfast came to around 1100 calories, which is very good. I'm targeting, I have in here as my goal 3200 on the day, but I've been really trying to get in at least 3500. I would say right now my maintenance is probably around like probably around 2500 or so. So I'm trying to really be in like 1000 calorie surplus per day, I guess. But that was a really great breakfast. We managed to get in 58 grams of protein from that, 136 grams of carbs, 40 grams of fat. So a little more fat than I would have liked. It's just because of the whole milk, really. I'm thinking about maybe going back to skim milk. It's just a lot less fatty. I'm not really sure. If anyone has any kind of recommendation, let me know if they think that I should stay on whole milk on the bulk, or if I should go to, you know, like a skim milk. We got 136 grams of carbs, obviously, you know, the bagel, and then the milk. There's a lot of carbs in milk as well. So yeah, pretty good breakfast. All right, boys, we're making some cheeseburgers for lunch. So got two 4-ounce little blocks right here that I'll roll into some patties. We're gonna chef these up for some lunch. Got some cheddar cheese that I'm going to throw on these as well. I've got a 93% lean, 7% fat beef. So let's throw these bitches on the grill. Squash that thing down like that. Sometimes it breaks apart. You'll have to redo it. So you got your two patties. Just grab some butter. I get a pretty good amount of butter on your pan. Make sure your pan's nice and hot. And then we just simply throw these bitches on there over a medium to high heat. I like a nice medium, so I find that 2 minutes per side is like the perfect amount of time for these things to stay on. So get a spatula. Don't be afraid to press these things down a little bit like this so they can just get an even sear. Kind of move them all around in this butter a little bit. Don't forget to toast those buns, and our patties are ready as well. And look how good these look, man. Literally less than 10 minutes to make this entire meal, bro. These buns are a little big for the for the patty. I finished up those burgers. Well, clearly he's very excited about something. I'm not quite sure what, but good for him. That is my roommate, my boy Steph, the GOAT. He is screaming over something, but we are currently 2,300 calories down on the day. So that lunch came out to about 1,200 calories, as you can see right there. 1,200, a little over 1,200 calories. We had that. I also had a glass of chocolate milk. That chocolate milk is a fucking cheat code, bro. It's this 1% low-fat chocolate milk from Walmart that I get. That shit is insane. For every 2 cups, you get 300 calories. Most importantly, biggest things for me is 48 grams of carbs. Also 16 grams of protein, but 48 grams of carbs, and it is so easy to chug that shit down. Alrighty, what is good, y'all? We just got to the gym, and man, bro, it is fucking packed. I'm just like, I knew it was gonna be busy. It's 8 p.m., so obviously I was expecting it to be a little on the busier side. This is like prime time, but it's just too much, bro. And I think the problem is the area that I live in, I think there's too many. This is like the only chain gym, really. This is like the only like good all-inclusive kind of gym, like chain gym in the area. So the problem is, bro, I think like everybody in the area, like I live 25 minutes away from here almost. Like I almost drive 25 minutes to get here just because it's the closest kind of like commercial gym that has like good equipment. Wow, my hair looks really good in this lighting, not gonna lie. It looks a lot, but as soon as I do this, it looks orange again. But I was just looking on my phone and I found this other gym, and it also is an MMA gym. But they have a bunch of cable machines there, barbells, squat racks, Smith machines. So I'm thinking that tomorrow, well, actually maybe not tomorrow because I'm flying back to New York tomorrow for a week. But I'm thinking once I get back here to Florida, I actually want to go on over to this MMA gym and check it out. Mostly just because I'm sure it's just a lot smaller gym. It's kind of tucked away in this plaza. But they have all the equipment I would need to get a great lift in. And it looked like a dope spot. So I think I'm going to try to check that out as soon as possible. Another reason, I think it will just be a lot easier to record in a gym where there's a lot less people. I just really like, I'm probably just gonna set up my phone just like yesterday's video, and this is probably just gonna be another water bottle POV. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to record my whole workout, so I do apologize. I'm gonna definitely try to record a couple sets for sure, but just really, if I want to start locking in on, you know, recording my workouts, I just can't do it here, bro. There's too many people, there's too much going on. I don't want to, you know, be setting my camera up. But if I'm in a gym where it's a lot more low-key, there's a lot less people. The thing is too, with like a smaller gym, like I could talk to the people that work there and I could be like become cool with them. And then they would, you know, it would just kind of be like, it would feel like a lot more like tight knit. Probably gonna hit some cardio today as well as a core workout. So I've been hitting core pretty consistently at the end of every workout. I do the, me and my roommate call it the sus machine. I don't actually know what the name of it is. I think it's called the ab coaster. So I do a couple sets of that, and then I do where I hang and I lift my knee. I don't know, to be honest, bro, I don't really know the names of like any workout. I just be doing them. But pretty much I'll hold a medicine ball in between my feet and hang from the bar, and then kind of lift my legs up and like crunch my abs. And I'll probably do 15-20 minutes on the Stairmaster. That's another thing I've been doing after every workout, 15-20 minutes on the Stairmaster. And I'm probably going to train forearms today as well. So the thing is, for me, right, I'm chasing an elite physique, right? I want to be the best of the best, bro. I want to have a physique that is, right, not just above average. I want to be above 95% of people in the natural lifting space. And in order for me to do that, I need to do things that most people aren't, right? Most people are coming in here, they're working out hard, they're eating good. Most people aren't I feel like for me, I really have to focus on the parts of my body that are typically overlooked by most lifters, which I think are your forearms and calves, also abs. I feel like a lot of people make the argument that, you know, oh, abs are just made in the kitchen, which I believe is true to a certain extent, but I also always make the argument like, yeah, you're not going to see your abs. Like, you could train your abs as much as you want, but you're not going to see them unless you have a low enough body fat percentage to where they're actually visible. But I also always argue your abdominal muscles are just a muscle like any other muscle in your body. The same, if I train my abdominal muscles the same way that I train my legs or my arms or my back or my chest, they are going to grow. They are a muscle. Yes, it is a lot harder to get them to be visibly seen. It's because of, you know, you have to actually, what I just said, you have to have a low enough body percentage for them to actually be visible. But they are a muscle and they're going to grow if you train them. So that's one thing I want to do. If I want to be elite, I recognize that I have to do what most people are not willing to do, which is train certain areas that are typically overlooked, which I think are forearms are a big one for me. Oh, man, I really cannot get enough of this stuff. CBum, maybe one day I'll be able to get a sponsorship by CBum. Thing is, the actual powder pre-workout, which is what this is, and inside of here, sometimes what I'll get is they have this little bottle, and it's called a Thavage pre-workout, and it looks like a mini shield from Fortnite. And anytime I can't even describe to you guys how that shit feels. Like, that shit has to be, I'm pretty sure that shit is crafted, is like mechanically engineered in Area 51, and it like got fucking smuggled out into the public, because there is like, when I drink that shit, the way that it makes me feel, I'm like, bro, there's no way that this should be illegal. Or I'm like, there's no way that this should be illegal, or it's meant for human consumption. Like, this shit had to have been a fucking science experiment that got leaked. Oh, wow, he just got somebody's ass real good that just ran a red light. I'll listen to some music and finish my pre-workout. Let's fucking get it, baby. Alrighty, guys. Just finished up my workout, but problem is I didn't record a single part of my workout. Somebody didn't know. I was not informed that it was National Back Day, first of all. I'm just fucked, bro. I don't know. This shit just got under my skin, bro. Like, I can't even explain to you guys how big. Like, I literally had to wait for every single thing, bro. I damn near had to wait for a Stairmaster. Really gonna have to check on a new gym. Regardless of how busy it was and having to wait for almost everything, I did get a pretty good lift in. Got my back pretty pumped up. Arms pretty pumped up. I hit the Stairmaster. I did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and we hit some core as well. So I'm literally beat right now, bro. Like, on the days that I do cardio and core, which is most days, to be honest, I just feel really beat up afterwards, because it is a lot of work. It's really exhausting, but like I said, like, I want to be a part of this elite group, bro. I want to have an elite physique, so I gotta train in an elite manner, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I feel I'm a lot more irritated about that than I should be, but I'm not gonna let it get too much under my skin. So we're gonna go home now. Yeah, and like I said, I'm blessed to be out here, blessed to have gotten that workout in. So we're gonna go home, we're gonna whip up some food. I think I'm gonna try to push for about 36 to 3,700 calories on the day. We'll definitely be able to hit our 200 grams of protein goal if I get a protein shake in and another 4 ounces of beef, which I'm gonna make another cheeseburger. So should be able to do that. And then it's about 9:45 right now. I'll probably head to bed at around 11 o'clock. I have to wake up early. I should not have came to the gym this late. I don't know. You guys ever just like feel like your head kind of you just have a bunch of thoughts just like clashing with each other? Head is kind of just all over the place right now. I don't know, bro. just got a lot of things going on really that are just going through my mind. So, you know, I read all the comments on my first video. Actually, my first video that I posted on here, there was a handful of people that left some really nice comments, and it means a lot. You know, it was like 3 people, but the fact that 3 people kind of like saw that video and like said like they were gonna follow me and watch my journey and shit, like I really, like, you guys are always gonna be remembered. Like, you guys will be day ones, bro. So thank you guys for the support. I know there's only a few people kind of watching my videos right now. It won't be like that for too long, I hope, but I'm gonna continue to do this. It's, you know, what I really enjoy to do, and I really appreciate the support. It means a lot, and it inspires me to keep going, so thank you so much. Alrighty guys, we have a lovely looking meal here right now. For dinner, we have a cheeseburger, and then I also whipped up a couple scrambled eggs right there. Eggs, absolute superfood, great source of protein, obviously. And then we have this glass of chocolate milk. That is 2 cups of chocolate milk right there. So altogether, I actually don't know how much exactly this meal is going to log into my MyFitnessPal, but I'm going to log it in and yeah, see what it's like. So pretty much on the day, we're down that we had that bagel and that protein shake for breakfast. Then for lunch, we had 2 cheeseburgers. That was before my workout. And then now we're about to dig into this, and I think this should probably be around 1,000 calories as well. So probably maybe gonna throw back a small protein shake before I go to bed. Like I said, it is kind of late, and honestly doesn't feel like I ate that much. Like, this is kind of why, a big reason I wanted to start tracking my calories and my food, is because how much I actually thought I was eating was like completely different. Like, it doesn't really feel like I ate that much today. But when I log it in, I actually did. And that's good too, because that means like I'm still like hungry, honestly. Like, I feel like after this I might be able to eat more, but anyway, man, enough yapping. I'm gonna throw on some YouTube on my computer and dig right into this meal. And then after we eat it, we will go ahead and hop on the MyFitnessPal and see what the macros look like on the day so far. I absolutely just deleted that plate. Still got about a cup left of this chocolate milk, but man, that was delicious and much needed. After my workout, I'm gonna go ahead and hop onto MyFitnessPal and see where we're at after that meal. So we had 1 bun, a 1/4 cup of cheese, we had 2 cups of chocolate milk, we had 3 eggs, and then we had 4 ounces of beef, obviously, as our patty. It's gonna make our dinner, it's gonna put our dinner at 980 calories. To be honest, is just chugging another cup of chocolate milk, because that will be about 300 calories. That'll put me at about 3,600 on the day, which is great. So great thing on the day right now, we are at 343 grams of carbs, 121 grams of fat, so a little over on fat today, but look at that, 213 grams of protein on the day. A big thing I've noticed too is when I am packing in a lot of carbs, I really do enjoy having a carbohydrate focused or high carb diet. I feel the most energized, I feel the strongest, and I've just seen the most gains the more carbs I eat, which is why I'm trying to get, you know, almost 400 grams of carbs per day. It's not easy. It's a lot of bread and a lot of milk are absolutely clutching up in the carbohydrate department. So that's really good for us. I'm about to pour up another glass of milk, like I just said, chug that down, and we are gonna head to bed. That's gonna be it. That's pretty much a full day of eating. Overall on the day, I'm just going to assume that I drank this another glass of chocolate milk, so I'm going to add it in here, and then we will go over our totals on the day. Total calories was 3,634. We have a total of 391 grams of carbs, 126 grams of fat, and 229 grams of protein. You know, that protein is just gonna come from our lean beef. I had a couple eggs just now, even 3 eggs right there. Eggs, one of my favorites, just super great source of protein, super easy to make. Can eat them with like literally anything, 18 grams of protein there, but it's gonna mostly come from that beef. Like in one cheeseburger, each burger has 23 grams of protein, so if I ate 3 today, so that's just under 75 grams of protein alone just from the burgers, and then we have everything else, the milk, and as well as our protein shake that we had this morning. So that's it, and yeah, Definitely getting bigger. I can see myself getting bigger slowly, which is good. Definitely feeling stronger and energized in the gym from just being on this high carb diet, which is good. And yeah, guys, once again, sorry I couldn't record my workout today. Gonna try to get this video up tomorrow for me, and then I will be flying tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to hit my hometown gym once I land in New York tomorrow night, and we will hit some legs, and that should be really fun. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the support. Make sure to subscribe and like this video as well. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, just let me know in the comments more kind of stuff that you want to see. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.